How about this for a goal? Okay, to make life easier for the parents with children who are dancers and gymnasts and maybe even skaters. I'm Terry Barr for Dane by Local, and let's learn a little bit more about this amazing business, Rosy Cheeks and Company, from owner Mary Lou Dineward. How are you, Mary Lou?
Great.
Good,
Great.
good. Thanks for joining us for this. I want to ask you about Rosy Cheeks. Now, this is a local business, which always makes anybody proud to be able to talk about that. But you're also one of the biggest to offer these dance shoes and outfits and apparel across the state. Congratulations.
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell us about Rosy Cheeks and what it's taken for you to get it where it is today.
Well, I started it when our girls, I have three daughters, and they were very young, and they were in dance and gymnastics and things like that. And everything was so expensive that I started sewing my own stuff for them. And then people just started asking, where did you get these things when they'd go to class? And so that kind of mushroomed into a little bit of that. And then I started selling at the art show markets back in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
And that's to tell you how old I am. And, and then that evolved into one store, and then that moved to a different location. And this is our fourth location now. And we work with a lot of the local studios. We do in houses there, fittings and stuff. And then everybody can come here and get whatever they need also.
It has
Yep.
got to be so much fun and make you want to go to work every day to know that you are working with all of these artists and craftspeople that need your help. How does that feel?
Most days good. Some days it's a little challenging, like any other job, but
Sure.
um, most days it's good. Yep.
Good. And I'm just picturing all the smiles on the little faces, especially.
Yep, the little girls are that's our thing. And well, I mean, all the way through. We do ballroom shoes. We go all the way through. I've had up to like a 98-year-old man that was doing ballroom. But the little kids and the parents, especially
Yeah.
now, if you can take this, we try to take the stress level out. If we can just get people to not go online, because there's your stress level, and they'll come in, they're like, oh my gosh, this was so simple and so easy. And now we have what we need, and we don't have to worry about it. And we're ready for class.
Well, and they still get to
But we
talk
have
to
to
a
get them to
person and
make
have,
the trip.
yeah, and have
Hmm.
customer service from a real person right in front of them. That's
Exactly.
great. Now, I love the
Hmm.
name of your business. Is there a story behind it?
Yeah, but it's probably not one you
Oh,
know.
it must be a private story.
No, it's just kind of a weird one. Yeah.
Well, I
Might have
picture
some not
little,
good.
yeah, little faces with little rosy cheeks when they're out there dancing.
And that's what we say when we're on the road, and they'll say, "Oh, we'll have to remember your website." And I just go, "Rosy cheeks."
Oh,
And they're like, "Oh, we'll remember that."
it doesn't
So
get any better than that.
we'll just leave it at that.
Okay, you got it. You got it. Now, you have been in business and you mentioned all the moves you've had to make, but you have been in business, is this correct? More than 20 years? I think you said in the 80s you started at shows. What do you think
Yep.
is the number one thing that is leading to the longevity you have in this business?
You just keep going. You just keep, if there's the Ray Kroc, I can remember from McDonald's, had an old adage: if you're green, you're gonna grow. If you're ripe, you're gonna rot. So
Ooh.
you just have to keep. I gotta move because people are coming in.
Oh,
So
you were in a
you
nice little
just have
rocking
to.
chair, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. That's why I was going. "Mm."
I know that looked really
Yeah. So
comfortable.
so I think that that's a big thing. You just got to keep adding, and you got to keep going, and listening. I think listening is a big thing. Listening. What do people want? What are people frustrated with? What can you do, or what can we do here
Yeah.
to make their life better,
Oh,
life easier, life less stressful? and
That
put
is
a
so
smile on
sweet.
their face rather than like I just was telling you my Verizon experience. We don't
Yeah.
want people walking out anywhere
Yeah.
feeling that upset with a company, and we hear it all the time. Oh, thank you for so much for helping us. We so appreciate that you were able to get us everything we need, and your
Oh,
service is so good. And that service word is overused. It's really, we treat people the way we would want to be treated here.
oh.
And
And the
so
word,
that's how we treat people.
yes. And customer
You're not a number. I
kindness.
don't care if you're the 40th little girl that I fit in ballet shoes. She's still that little girl. She's your
Yeah.
little girl.
And she's
And
one
she should
more,
be just,
yep,
yeah,
one more
yeah,
person
she
that's
should feel
so excited
great.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should, hi, how are you, sweetheart? Come on back. Let's fit your shoes. Are you so excited? Were you going to class? You got to kind of pull them in and like, and they're very important.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
great. Wow. Um, Now you create much of what you sell in your
Yeah, I
Monona.
sell my own line too. The Rosy Cheeks line is what we started out with, and I'm still sewing the Rosy Cheeks line at
Okay.
home.
Oh,
And we have our
wow.
own bow. We have our own bow line. We started during COVID called Too Cute, and we make all our own bows. I make my own point shoe bags, and so we have a lot of stuff here that I make
Oh
on
my
top of the
gosh.
store. So makes it unique.
It
Along
sounds
with along with
yeah.
all the brands that we carry too.
Okay.
We carry all the major brands in shoes and tights and leotards too.
Oh,
But then, our line is also here.
excellent. This is Mary Lou from Rosy Cheeks, and I'm Terry Barr for Dane by Local. I want to ask you about being a Dane by Local member. Why?
Well, because as like we were talking about with everything, everybody's so, yeah, we're going to the internet. Oh, we're just going to order it off Amazon, and that doesn't keep our community going.
Right.
Local keeps our community going. I mean, we can give back to the community because you support the community and our business. Amazon isn't contributing down the road at the store. They're not going to do a scholarship for your kids.
Oh,
Sorry. So if we could just get people to realize
mhm.
you need to commit to your local businesses and not just be caught up in the free box that shows up on your porch and you can order 7 sizes and send them back. That's not doing any of us any good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I ask you about like your website or your location, are you on Facebook? I mean, any of those things for
Yep.
people that want to get a hold of you.
Yep.
What is the
Yep.
best way?
And if you want to shop online, our whole everything in this store is on our online store. We did an online store during COVID. Um, but the one thing about our online store is like you can call here and you can say, hey, I don't know what size to order my kid. You can't do that at the other online stores.
Right.
And we'll say, okay, step your foot on a ruler and tell us how many inches is, and then we'll get the right size because it's like everything else in sizing. Every brand is different.
Yeah.
We just know how they fit.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
so yeah, and we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on pretty much all of those too. So we're out there wherever we can go.
that's great. Anything I didn't ask you that you want to include and let everybody know?
I think we're good.
Oh,
I
great.
think we're good.
Oh my
Hopefully
gosh.
everybody will get the message and come visit us.
I know. Rosy Cheeks, give me your address in Monona.
We're 6045 Monona Drive,
Oh,
about two
and
blocks off the Beltline.
so easy, right on the main drag. That is so great. Mary
Right
Lou,
in the main drag.
thank
Yep.
you. It has been a pleasure to talk with you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Terry.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You have a great day.
Thank you.